Ring the Changes with David Bowie at 50.
What I'm used to doing is being very stubborn, obscure, confrontational in my own indulgent way, and enjoying every second of it.
Afterwards, there's a change of pace with Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, Bowie's haunting portrayal of a prisoner of war staring death in the face. Then, Bowie's most spectacular incarnation takes the stage.
Ziggy play guitar, jamming good with weird, and Spanish
Spend a night full of changes with David Bowie, starting Saturday at 10 on BBC Two.
What about a nice man for once? Someone you can talk to?
Please, I hate talking. So intimate.
Most people only get one shot at this life.
What is your magic chat-up line?
I just look over their shoulder like I'm going to leave. Works every time.
BBC Two gives you another.
What's yours?
Get your coat, love, you've pulled.
This Life starts tomorrow at 11:15 on BBC Two.
The weather details now on BBC Two from Peter Cockcroft.
Hello again. Well, it was a very cold start to 1997. In fact, record-breaking cold. Just take a look at this across in Germany. Wednesday morning, minus 25 Celsius at Garda-Legen. That's 22 degrees below what you'd normally expect at this time of year, and about 2 degrees Celsius below the previous January extreme. Well, another very sharp and penetrating frost to come tonight from Moscow through Warsaw across to Germany and also the Low Countries, and that cold weather continuing through the rest of the week. However, you may have noticed a change going on across southern Europe as this milder air manages to make its way across those southern mountains, and that means quite a sharp transition zone between the very cold air and the milder weather pushing up from the Mediterranean. So I think we're going to see quite a bit of snow, not only over the Alps but over the Pyrenees and also over the Balkan Mountains. Now, the only problem with that, of course, is that once the snow's fallen, the milder air will move in, and I think that is likely to increase the risk of avalanche. So, over the next few days, rain, sleet and snow in a band from northern Iberia through the Alps across towards the northern coast of the Black Sea. To the north of that, bitterly cold still, sleet, snow flurries there. The sleet mainly around the coast where the air is just that a little bit warmer, and down through the Mediterranean. That's where the fine weather is going to be, probably the best of it in the eastern Mediterranean. High pressure holding sway there. For the western end of the Mediterranean, very unsettled weather moving in there, rumbles of thunder over the Atlas Mountains and cool showery conditions across in the Canary Islands. You just can't escape the winter weather. Talking of which, we'll come back into the United Kingdom, where once again it's going to be a very cold night in the south. In parts of the Midlands, temperatures could be as low as minus 10 degrees, but that'll only be in one or two spots. We'll find temperatures starting to pick up over northern parts of the British Isles, and that's because we've got some cloud moving down from the north. That cloud bringing some rain, sleet and snow to Scotland and Northern Ireland overnight tonight. There'll still be a few snow flurries running onto these east coasts of England and also along the Channel. Into tomorrow, and as that weather system moves south, it's going to be split in two, but it will bring quite a lot of cloud with it. Quite a cloudy day across the northern part of the country. A little bit more rain and sleet at low levels near the coast, and sleet and snow inland and over higher ground. Still the chance of some snow flurries in these more eastern and southern parts, but at least that icy wind will be easing down through the day, so it won't feel quite so cold across southern Britain tomorrow. Mind you, temperatures in many areas will be below freezing, but it'll be less cold up there in the north. We move into Friday, and what's left of that weather system clears away into the Atlantic Ocean, but by then the winds will start to freshen again, so that means a lot more cloud moving on to that east coast, bringing with it a little bit more sleet and snow. That's the forecast.
18 minutes past 1 now, and we're closing down and heading home for the night here on BBC Two. However, let me tempt you with BBC Radio Music with Mary Ann Hobbs on Radio 1 and Adrian Finnegan on Radio 2. You could spend the night Radio 3 style, catch the World Service on Radio 4, or get chatty with Radio 5 Live. The choice is yours. But on behalf of everyone on the late shift at BBC Two, this is Matthew Jackson wishing you a very good night.